In the last 18 months, AI tools have generated more images than every human artist who ever lived combined. 15 billion. So is what comes out of them art, or is something else going on? 5 minutes. Both sides. The case for, the case against. What actually changed? And a verdict that, full disclosure, was written by an AI. So I'll be honest about both. Chapter 1. The case for. Because every new medium gets called fake until it doesn't. Photography was called a parlor trick. Electric guitars were called soulless. Photoshop was called cheating. Every new medium that lowered the skill floor got the same panic. The medium changed. The art didn't disappear. Here's the test. In blind studies, most viewers can't reliably tell AI art from human art, and the emotional response on both sides is identical. Whatever's happening in the viewer's brain is real. The output stands alone, and the human is still in the loop. Prompting takes taste, curating takes judgment, iterating takes vision. A great Midjourney artist and a bad one will produce wildly different results from the exact same tool. That's craft. And the democratization is real. A kid in Lagos who could never afford art school can now make a portfolio. A novelist who can't draw can finally see their characters. Tools that used to need a degree are now free. Chapter 2. The case against. Because this isn't just a new medium, it's also a heist. Here's what changed. AI models were trained on 5 billion images you scraped from the internet. Why not without consent, without payment, and without crediting a single artist? The output isn't conjured. It's recombined from stolen ingredients. And the economic damage is measurable. Within 18 months of AI launch, freelance illustration rates dropped 35%. Game studios laid off entire concept art teams. Stock photo platforms collapsed. The pain isn't theoretical. Worse, the models can't actually invent. They can only recombine what they've seen, prompt for a never-before-existing style. And you get something that vaguely resembles whatever's closest. AI doesn't create, it interpolates. And the flooding is real. The internet is now drowning in mid-AI art. Search results, corrupted. Stock libraries, flooded. The signal to noise for actual human work has dropped through the floor. Everyone loses. The deepest objection, art comes from experience, from struggle, from a person looking at a thing and being changed by it. AI has none of that. It can simulate the surface. It can't have the experience that made the surface matter. Chapter 3, what actually changed? Because the toolchain rewrote the economics in 18 months. The shift, Stable Diffusion, Midjourney, DALL-E, Sora. Each one a step change in capability. What used to take a senior artist a week now takes an amateur a single prompt and 40 seconds. The compression is unprecedented. And the public fight got framed wrong. Everyone argued, is it art? But the bigger question, who profits, who consents, who pays the cost, got buried. The medium debate distracted everyone from the rights debate. Chapter 4. The verdict. The answer the AI hype machine doesn't want, and the AI doomer crowd doesn't want either. Both are true. AI-generated images can move you genuinely. That's real. And the models were trained on uncredited work. That's also real. Stop forcing them into a single answer. Two facts can sit together. So stop asking, is AI art real art? Ask instead, did the artist whose work trained the model get credit, consent, and compensation? Because the medium question is settled. The rights question is the actual fight. 3 rules. 1, every AI image labeled as AI. 2, training data, license, and creators paid like Spotify pays musicians. 3, build collaboration tools that pay artists more, not replacement tools that delete them. Real art isn't defined by the medium. It's defined by intention. The brush didn't make Van Gogh. Van Gogh made Van Gogh. The tool is irrelevant. What matters is whether the people whose work made the tool possible still get to eat. What's the AI image that genuinely moved you, and what's the human artist who lost work because of AI? Drop both in the comments. The receipts build the real picture. Subscribe. New question every week, no spin.